What up, YouTube? It's your girl. It's your girl. It's your girl. And I'm back at it again with another video, period.
Yo, real ghetto bitch. Real Atlanta shit. The fuck bitch. Queen of motherfucking Atlanta. I'm shitting on all these bitches. These bitches can't motherfucking touch me. Big versus ain't all that shit. And that's just that on that. I'm on a whole nother level. I've been in my bag and I keep getting better. I'm getting richer. That ass getting thicker. My diamonds, they keep getting wetter.
So guys, I already made a video. You know, this is like a part 2 to my get ready with me. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm really into the self-love, self-care, and putting yourself first thing, as y'all can see on my channel. Damn, that's the hell is here on my, oh my god. On my channel, I try to talk about like things that can benefit you. Am I too far? Should I come closer? I try to talk about things that can benefit you as a person. Things that you may need that can help you prosper in life and help you with your self-growth and you finding your purpose and your elevation. So like me eating ramen noodles and a Kool-Aid jammer at 4 a.m. is not one of those things. But my sleep is so off that's like I can just live life whenever I want, sleep whenever I want, and then like it's just, you know, this is just how it's happening. So y'all are gonna sit here and eat ramen with me while we talk about how to know if somebody is good for you or not. I've been dealing with a lot of issues lately, not presently, but like kind of recent, about how to know if I should cut somebody out of my life or not. And that has been a recent thing that I've been getting from like my surrounding people, like my peers, my friends, just seeing it, like people post stuff like that. So just like people not being loyal, or you know, just like people just not coming through like how you want them to. It's ramen hot. Oh my god, my noodles be smacking. But oh my god, these noodles are fire. But I'm gonna talk to you all about how to know if somebody is just not good for you. We're just gonna have like a little chat. It's gonna be quick. I'm not gonna make this a long video. Just telling y'all like some of my experiences and just giving y'all like some red flags you should really pay attention to. So I'm gonna say a red flag that you really should pay attention to is when you are putting forth too much effort. If you're putting forth too much effort and you're not doing it just because that's what you want to do, you're doing it to get something in return, that's kind of a red flag. The reason it's a red flag is because one, you've lost focus of the purpose. You're not paying attention to why you're really doing it. You're doing it for a ego reason, like something to do with your ego, and because you're trying to get validation and compensation from this other person. And when I say letting someone go, I don't mean just being in a romantic relationship. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be a job, it could just be anything that's just not serving you any purpose. Because 9 times out of 10, you're being used. You're being used flat out. And also, they are expecting you to do these things. They feel the entitlement is real on that end. And you don't want to be around anybody that feels entitled to you as a person. You do not have to do a thing for anybody. People that feel like they are entitled, that you are entitled to doing things for them, those are people you really do not want to be around because they don't care about you. You wouldn't want anybody to ever feel like they need or have to do something for you because you don't want to become off as a burden. But people that feel like you do need to do those things, they feel they have control over you. So like that goes down a whole list of things. So like first the misuse comes, and then the entitlement comes, and then the control comes. Now they feel they have control over you because you're working for them, basically. Basically, that's what that is. Another thing about like people that's just not good for you, like you gotta learn how to deal with stuff on your own. Like you can't make others around you happy if you're not happy. So like if you're in a situation where you're just constantly like fluttering, or you're just not sure about something, you don't know what to do, and it's like 1 minute you want to, 1 minute you don't, 1 minute you want to, 1 minute you don't, you should probably just take a break and not, you know, like just don't. Take a break, sit back and think like, okay, what is it that I really want? Am I really happy? Am I doing this for the right reason? What am I trying to get out of this? Is this something that I see going somewhere? Is this something that I really want to do long term? You know what I'm saying? Like, sit back and think about that. You just don't want to fill your life with void after void after void after void after void. Like, nobody got time for all that. You gotta move on to bigger and better things, because there's so much out here. Like, despite all this corona bullshit going around, it's so much to life. It is, and you don't want to be stuck trying to figure out if you're really happy or not, or if this is really what you want to do or not. Like, you should know off back if this is what is satisfying you. And 9 times out of 10, you do know if this is satisfying you. You're just scared to own the answer, you know? We just gotta do better as people in life. Just learn how to deal with the truth. Also, like, if you are in a situation that is just like constantly drama filled, you should just move around, because it's not gonna get any better. Like, some people love to argue. Like, I'm not like that. I hate arguing, but I will, sis. I will go head to head with you for fun. You feel me? But all in all, I don't like that stuff. Like, I don't want to argue with my friends. Like, I had a group of friends, like, all we did was argue like that. Man, that was so annoying. It was always somebody mad at this person, somebody mad at that person. Don't nobody want to be around this one person, or this person is saying this stuff about this person. Like, y'all, when I tell you, like, that was so, like, that friend group is just toxic. Like, just so toxic and so annoying. It's just like, why are we friends? Like, truthfully, like, why are we friends? I always felt like it's some underlying jealousy, or it's some underlying, like, you're really the joke of the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like that. Like, come on now. That toxic stuff, y'all always arguing and fighting. Like, nobody should be in a relationship like that. 9 times out of 10, somebody's insecure and the other person is being manipulated. The other person is just downright, like, indecisive of if this is really what they want. Like, you gotta take time to figure it out. Like, I personally don't believe that breaks are healthy for a relationship, but I still sometimes feel like they are needed for relationships, because you need to figure out if this is worth it. Is this good enough? Like, is this healthy? Is this helping us? Like, what's going on? I think that people really need to Figure those things out. It's okay to be single, y'all. Seriously, like, if you get into a relationship just because you're lonely, like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna last. You shouldn't do that. That's a red flag for you. Like, I did that. Like, not more so lonely, but I just wanted companionship. Like, it was a while since I dated, and I was just like, I really want somebody. And I found somebody, and they were making me happy. Don't get me wrong, they were making me happy. But after a while, you know, the people's true colors start to come out when situations happen. And I was ignoring those, thinking that, you know, he would revert back to how he first was. And it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. That was probably the most toxic situation I've ever had. It was horrible, like horrible. And I don't know. And y'all, do you know this nigga had the nerve to have his friend message me on Snapchat talking about he tripping and he missed me? You know what I said? I don't care. I don't. Because I don't. I don't care. Have a breakdown. Cry. Shit. You know, like, that felt good to really just realize, like, bruh, I really was just, like, bored in a sense. Like, not trying to downplay him. Like, you feel me? I did have real feelings for him. But just, like, I was bored. Like, I didn't deserve any of that. And I knew I didn't deserve any of that. But, like, I was allowing it because I was bored and I just wanted companionship. And it's like, that's a red flag. You don't need to be in a relationship if that's how you're thinking. Like, it's just a lot of things that we do to ourselves to feel cared for and loved and important and wanted. That's just unnecessary. You should feel that for yourself. Like, you should feel loved, cared for, important, and wanted through yourself. Like, you shouldn't need anybody else to tell you that you're worth it. You shouldn't be like that. And I think that we misuse the term relationships in society to signify status, and that's not what that is. Like, I could be the queen of the world and be a single, okay? I could be queen. I could be the highest of the highest and be single, because I don't want to just bring something along for the satisfaction of having it. Like, you should want friends around you that really bring out the best in you, that are there for you, that call and show you and tell you that they care for you. Your friends shouldn't think they too cool to tell you they love you, or your friends shouldn't think that they're too cool to tell you that it's okay, I'm here whenever you need me. Like, I hate people like that. Like, I'm not gonna say that to her. Like, ain't that your friend? Like, aren't you supposed to? Like, what's the problem, sis? That's a hater. Like, those are haters. Like, if your friends can't say that they love you and that they here for you and call you whenever they're really in distress, that is not your friend. Like, y'all don't know what friends are. Like, I've really learned, out of all of the groups of friends that I've had and individual friends that I had, y'all do not know what a friend is. And like, I consider myself a friend. I do consider myself a good friend, because I would do the things I would do for myself for my friends, because I love them and I want them to be happy, and I'm going to tell them the truth. Like, you know, a lot of people don't like that. I've lost friendships from telling people the truth. I've lost friendships from letting people know, like, hey, I think that you were changing a little bit. You know, I don't know what's going on, but I think, you know, you should take some time to self-reflect. People get offended by things like that. They get offended. And it can be due to ignorance or hurt, or because the truth hurts. But I'd rather my friend tell me that they noticed that I'm not myself. You know, I literally had to talk to one of my friends today and tell her that, like, you're not yourself. And I can see that. And I'm here for you, but I'm going to also tell you that you got to get through that. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through that. I'm not telling nobody nothing because I think I'm better than them, or life is in shambles. Like, baby, my life was in shambles for probably 4 years. I'm just getting over the shambles, okay? I'm not better than nobody, but we are all here to help each other through our life's experiences. And I personally have been through a lot. I've been through a lot. So I'm trying to tell you all you know, and give y'all the best advice I can. And a lot of times it's about delivery, and I had to learn that it's about delivery. I did. So a lot of things that I could have said differently, I definitely could have. But like now, for like the past 3 years, I've definitely changed my delivery on stuff, and people will still get offended and think that you better than them, or that their situation is perfect. Like trying to prove to you something, lying to themselves and you. And it's just like, okay, you're weird. Y'all also gotta learn how to be in a relationship. Like, you can't be with nobody if you're not completely yourself. If you're still contemplating on who you are and what you want to do with your life and all of this, how are you in a relationship? Like, how are you doing that? Because it's like, what are you focusing on? Like, people mistake relationships for life goals, and that's not a life goal. Your purpose is your life goal. A relationship is an added on thing to your life, added on situation and feeling to your lifestyle that help push and nourishes you and comfort you and relaxes you with your life's purpose. I really hope that made sense. I probably said it so wrong, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like, a relationship is a companionship. It should bring balance and harmony and love into your life. Not headaches and fighting and bickering and all of that. Like, yes, it's gonna have that, but like, that should not be normal. It's not normal. It shouldn't be a normal thing. It just shouldn't. And like, that normalizing toxic relationships is not cute. Y'all should stop that shit. Fighting her and fighting this girl because she talking to your baby daddy, or mad at this girl because she talking to your baby daddy. Mad at this person because they ain't tell you that this person was talking to them. Like, y'all be so mad and done with everybody except for the relationship. Y'all are so backwards to me. Like, how are you mad at that person because of your relationship, that person because of something that do with your relationship, that person is because of something to do with your relationship, and not the person you're in the relationship with? If you're having all these problems surrounded by your relationship, then that relationship is not working. Somebody does not give a shit. They don't. They don't give a shit. And you have to figure that out for yourself. Like, you have to grow some balls, learn to, like, you know, deal with your issues, and it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone. Like, it's okay. Don't let people mistreat you and put you through problems just because you don't want to be alone and just because you want to feel loved. Love yourself. Cater to yourself. Cater to your heart. Cater to your body, your soul. Focus on becoming a better version of you. You should not need nobody else to make you feel like a better version of you. You shouldn't do that. It's not healthy. It's not good. Y'all gotta learn how to be in relationships. And like, y'all need to learn how to treat people. Like, stop being so just like entitled to people, and stop feeling so like you just have to lie all the time. Like, if you don't want to be in a relationship, don't be in it. Don't put somebody through something thinking that they are happy and they're making you happy when the whole time you resent them. Don't put nobody through that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not cool. Don't do that. Like, a lot of stuff and people, you just have to let go. You just have to let it go, because that's the best decision. It may be hard, it may be crazy, but you gotta let it go. Let it go and let God, literally. Like, you know, just let it go. Same thing with family. You can learn to love from a distance. Learn to love people a certain way and learn how to deal with certain people. And learn to love people from a distance. It's some people in my family, when I really was going through a lot, they treated me like crap. They made fun of me. They belittled me. They left me for dirt. Like, just was so evil to me that I would never in my life talk to them again. I just wouldn't. I don't hate anybody in my family. I love them, but it's some people that When I tell y'all, I went through a very, very hard time. I was depressed for 2 years straight. 2 years. I've never told anybody that. I was depressed for 2 years. And, you know, like, people just, they don't be caring. Like, they just don't be caring how they treat you at the time, or like what they're saying to you. They don't care, because people like to step on you when you're down. They do, like, they really do. And like, to this day, like, I don't want a relationship with them. I just don't. Like, I don't hate them or nothing, but I just don't want a relationship with them. I just don't. If we're around, I would talk to you, but like, to build a relationship, a foundation, again, and I forgive you. I'm low-key forgetting, but I just don't want a relationship with them. And that's okay. I'm learning to love them from a distance. I'm gonna always be there. I'm gonna always care. You know, something good happened to you, good. You know, but as far as us being like having a relationship ever again, it's dead to me. Like, it's dead to me. Like, it's so dead. Like, it would never happen. Like, I don't care for it. And like, it's okay to feel like that. It's okay to feel like that. As long as you're content with your decision and you don't have hatred towards them or that decision. That's just what you want. And that is okay. You have also, like, we have to learn to be content with our choices and not feel that we owe people us. I don't owe myself to anybody. I owe myself to me and my creator. That's it. So like, if I don't want to be around somebody, I'm not going to do it. And I don't care. If that person is mad, oh well. If you're mad because you want me around that person, you're upset. I don't care. I don't. Like, you just have to, I put myself first. Because when I wasn't putting myself first, nobody else was doing it. I learned that. You don't put yourself first, nobody's gonna put you first. They're not. Like I said, when I was going through stuff, and people just was not there for me. Like, they just wasn't there for me. That taught me, go get big or go home. Get big or go home, baby. Get big or go home. Literally, that's what that taught me. And I got big and I never went back home. So, yeah, we gotta learn to love from a distance and just learn how to deal with people. Like, if somebody is just not, like, you can hang out with them outside but not in the house, okay, cool. Only do it like that. Don't switch it up just to make them happy. You know? Don't do that. You can't do that. You gotta do what makes you comfortable and what makes more sense. Like, if some friends I can only go like to dinner with, or out to eat with, or to the movies with. We can't go to no party because they don't know how to act. Like, you feel me? Like that. Like, oh, I can hang out with you with this person. You can't come to my grandma's house though. You feel me? You don't have no manners. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Learn how to deal with people. Let them go in bits and pieces of your life. You don't have to involve everybody in your life. You just don't. You know? But this video's getting too long. I just finished my ramen. I don't know why, but I love the ramen juice. It kind of give me like a medicine or something. I don't know, it just reminds me of medicine. I try not to drink the very bottom because I'm about to stop. But that's all for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Why do my eyelashes look like that? I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope I made some good points. I hope that I can help. I really be wanting to help y'all get through stuff and like understand that it's okay. Like, life is life. You're gonna deal with some things. You're gonna deal with some things that are gonna be hard, and like things that you don't really know what to do. You don't really know how to move about it, and you don't know how like you don't know what type of perspective to look at. You know what I'm saying? And so like the 12 laws of the universe, I'm gonna post them here, and hopefully this will give you all some clarity on some things. Check these laws out. They really helped me look at things so different. They really did. They helped me look at things extremely different. I learned how to look at things from different perspectives, and how to look at things from like just like a pro and con type of way, like, you know, to really let me know like what is worth it, what I need to do, like things like that. So I really do hope I help you all out with things. Like, I really do. That's really a goal of mine. Like, I just want to help, because when I needed help, I wasn't getting it. And the way that I felt about life at a point in time, I would never want anybody to ever feel like that when I can help them, because I went through that. You know what I'm saying? So like, let me know if it's like some things that y'all need advice on. Like, I want to open up an anonymous advice column so I can, like, you know, give y'all advice on things that you know, you don't really feel comfortable talking about to anybody, but I can just go ahead and answer the question for you, you know, myself, and just give you the truth. You know, like, I really like spreading the truth to people, because that's all I be wanting, just the truth. Like, if you don't want me, okay. If you don't love me, all right. If you don't think that I'm a cute person, okay. If you don't think that I'm worth this, all right. Like, you know. So yeah, I really hope this video helped you out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. Hit that ding, that bell, so you can know whenever I'm posting something new. And I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Bye.